Well, I'm fixing to start on the disc brake conversion on this thing. I've got all the stuff here together, and I'm going to start yanking the stuff apart. This is probably not, I've had this apart so many times I can do this. I think I really dread bleeding it all out when I'm done. I'm going to do it by myself. I should be able to do it, but anyway, no big deal. I'm going to start pulling this apart. You'll see, most of y'all that pulled apart Bronco stuff, so all familiar with this stuff. Those are 35s in case you were wondering. I'm going to start the disc brake conversion now. Going to get all this stuff pulled off. First off, looking at the kit, I'm pretty sure that bracket on top of the hose goes in. It's not going to be necessary. We're using just a braided stainless steel line. Now, one thing I've always wondered, this is a Dana 30 front end. I've always wondered if the Dana 44 spindle would fit on there. They say it will. I guess we're going to find out. says in the kit that we have to use worn hubs. I think what they should say is that you have to use aftermarket hubs, and these are super winch hubs I bought a long time ago, and they're going to fit fine on this. Shouldn't be any issue at all.
Lemon, tomatoes, grab us all the first. Cumin. Put some of that in the salad
Got a bunch of holes all in it. You just grab a hold of them and get it out. And the next one's not tight. It's just preloaded snug. The kit comes with all new spindle bolts, so I won't be using those. Now behind here, there's a shim, and this is the piece. And as I pull this one off, you can see this shim right here. This is thinner on one side and thicker on the other. And at some point, I put this in there to correct the camber on this vehicle, and so the tires wouldn't look like they're all outward or inward on the top. I'm going to have to recheck all that when I put this back together to see what position this little camber washer needs to be. The caster can't be set on this other than changing these C bushings in here, and I think I've got 6 degrees in here. They probably make more nowadays, but 6 degrees, and it's probably not enough. So you've got caster here, you got camber set with this washer, and toe in right here. And one other thing I wanted to show you at this point, and you can see how fast all that comes off there. It's not that big of a deal. At this point, any of those of you that haven't ever done this before, at this point this axle actually slips out right here. And I replaced these U-joints a long time ago, so I'm not going to mess with it now. It just slides right out. It just goes right back in like that. So I'll just show you how easy that is. Now looking at with this kit, they give you some inner spindle seals, and I just tried to look on the internet and really couldn't find anything specifically to say on it, and the kit didn't say what's supposed to be in what order they're supposed to be. Heck, the kit didn't have any instructions at all. But this is an original shim that was on the axle, just like this. This one, I'm assuming, probably goes on just like this, on first, and shuts up onto there. And the small one, I know for sure, it fits up into this little area here. So I'm going to put this together right now without any of these alignment shims. And I'm just going to see how it aligns, and maybe if I'm rambunctious I'll get it aligned, or I'll change it when I get the alignment numbers checked, because they can't do that there at the alignment shop. They charge you a fortune. So they just have to tell you about how much you have to move it, how many degrees, and you try to figure it out with the shims. Pretty difficult to do. The caster's pretty important for it steering straight. The toe in is important for it to steer straight. Actually, the caster keeps it going in a straight line. it makes the steering wheel center so that when you turn and you let go, it wants to go back to straight. And then the toe in keeps it going on a straight. It's trying to, the tires actually toe in a little bit, and it makes it go to a certain straight point, so that keeps it running straight. The camber, with the tires top and the bottom in and out, the camber is really for handling characteristics. I just want the tires to be semi-straight. I don't want them to be like this, and I don't want them to be like that. So I want them to be as straight as possible. And I'm not worried about hot round and round corners or anything, so that's not as crucial. So I'm just going to put it together like this and see how the tires look when I get it on there and see if they're straight.